Hey, what up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm back with another video, and I'm back with another story. Alright, and this story is going to be about back in my middle school days. So I was like, what, around 12, 13 years old, right? So let's get started. So I used to date this girl, right? I used to date this girl. We dated for like 3, 4 or 5 months. I don't remember. In elementary school, I had like little girlfriends, a little here and there, little puppy love type of thing, but it wasn't serious. You know, the most I've gotten with a girl as far as was, you know, kiss them. You know, I don't even remember if I was French kissing in elementary, right? But I think that's but I know that's furthest that I got was, as far as I got was with a girl in elementary, was I was kissing them. And you know, so middle school, that changed a lot. So we just gonna get straight to the story, right? I had a girlfriend. We dated for like 4 or 5 months. We used to skip class together. She wasn't a book smart girl. She wasn't a book smart. She wasn't a girl that she wasn't dumb, but she was like those girls that skip school, smoke weed, get drunk, hang with older guys, like 17 years old. Everybody know her. She was rolling, you know. I didn't know, but you know, she was that kind of girl, right? So I'm gonna put it like this: she was out of my league, right? Or I think I was out of her league, right? But I'm just saying, she was more hip to shit than I was. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, I think I was just like fake smoking cigarettes and shit. Or I don't remember. Was I smoking weed? I think I was. No, I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, she was one of them girls, man. She wasn't dumb, but like she didn't. You know, she skipped school. She skipped class. You know, she didn't do her work. Like she was one of them hoes type shit. So, like I said, we're dating, and, you know, sometimes we will skip class, sometimes we skip school, right? But when we will skip school, we'll go to the mall, we'll go, you know, whatever places, to her cousin house out in Maryland. I used to go on trips with this girl, right? With her friend and all that, right? Like, we'll be chilling with her friend and all that, right? So, one day after school, she invites me to her house, right? So, I'm in there chilling. Mind you, I've never in my life been into a girl house, like into a girl house, like you know, my girlfriend. I've never been into a girl house before that, right? So it wasn't weird. I was excited, but it was weird. Like, oh, I'm like in my head, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a girl house. I'm in her house. So I'm in her house. I'm not thinking much gonna happen though, but I'm in her house. You know, we chilling. I don't go nowhere. Before we get any further, I ain't go nowhere that day. My first time going in her house, I didn't do nothing. I think the most I had was her shirt off. We ain't gonna get into details, but I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do shit with it. It was nothing. It was enough for me to be pressed and go ahead and tell the homies, like, hey, look what I did. But it wasn't. I ain't hit right. So you know, a few weeks passed. That's the first time I've been in her house. So a few weeks passed, I've been in her house, right? Like, I only been to her house probably like 3 times. Or 4, but I know one more than that, right? So I will be in her house, but I will only be there for like 30 minutes or so. And, you know, I would probably be there less than that. I don't know, but like I'll be in fear also, like what if her parents showed up, right? So one day she tells me, let's skip school together. We can skip in my house. And this is like probably our 3rd month in, and she's like, we can skip in my house. So in mind, we already had been talking about, you know, we already have been in talks about it. So I'm like, yeah, we can be here from the time school started till 3:15. And I'm like, oh, I think she trying to see what's up. Hold on. I'm like, oh, so in my head, mind you, I'm like 12, 13 years old. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's about to be that time. Oh my God, I'm nervous, but I'm nervous, but I'm excited too. But I think I'm more nervous, right? Because mind you, I'm a co-virgin. I ain't never been in a girl house before. I ain't never fucked a girl before. None of that. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? So this would have been my first time. This would have been my first time getting some cheeks, right? So I'm excited. You can see what's going through my 12-year-old head, my 13-year-old head, right? So I'm excited, right? It was on a Monday too. So I'm thinking it's too good to be true. I'm thinking like last minute she gonna fake and be like, nah, we can't go no more, blah blah blah, right? So Monday comes. All right, so here's the story, right? Here's the this. So I be ready. Monday comes up. Boom. We already have been talking about skipping. We already have been talking about making love. So yeah. So she tells me to go to her house. Boom. Monday comes. The day before that, you know, I had got a condom. I didn't know how to put one on. That's what I think I was worried about the most. That I wasn't gonna know how to put it on, and she was gonna see and notice and laugh at me or tell, or you know, shit like that. That's what I was scared about. So I thought to myself, I'm like, man, fuck this. If I ain't, so I told to myself, fuck this. If I don't know how to put it on, I ain't gonna look stupid. I'm gonna just go in that joint raw diggity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do, yeah. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna look stupid. So I had a condom prepared. You know, boom, the morning come, back to the morning come, boom, head over to her house, go to her house, boom, now in her house, boom, we in the bed. Like I said, I'm 12, 13 years old, right? I'm on some little boy ass shit, right? I don't know how to finesse her to do nothing. I'm thinking like it's already settled type shit. I'm thinking it's already settled. Like, yeah, as soon as I get there, we get into it, right? So I'm already trying to unbutton her pants. I'm already, you know, I'm already trying to get to it. She's stopping me. I'm not no force myself on a female type of guy. So you tell me to stop, I'll stop or whatever, right? So we kissing, whatever. We doing what right? My leg is shaking. Like I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I'm like in my head, I'm like, yo, this is really about to happen. I'm really about to, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm like the happiest guy right now, right? Boom, I got her out of her shirt. I'm close to getting her out of her bra, right? Boom, but you know, she's stopping me along the way as we doing shit, right? I think I was doing shit wrong. I don't really remember it too vividly. I just remember the scary part a lot, right? So, but she just kept stopping me, so we'll stop. I remember we watching, I think it was either Arthur or Dragon Tales. I don't know what the fuck, because she ain't had no cable or some shit, so she was just playing that. So I remember thinking, shit, I like Arthur. I don't give a fuck. We can watch this junk too, you hear me? So we watching Arthur. I remember watching that. So I remember, you know, we ain't just in the bed. You know, we just probably like, you know, she all up on me. She's like lay down with me and shit, lay next to me, laid on me and shit. So something just pops in my head, right? I'm like, yo, whatever people's come up in this junk. Like, whatever mom and dad come up in this junk, right? So I told her, right? I'm like, hey, yo, I got a question, right? Like, what if your parents come up in here? She like, well, I don't live with my mom, and my dad is at work. So and he's like, he is at work, and she's like, he's at work, and he ain't coming till later at night. So I'm like, I bet. You sure though, right? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, if she knows her house, I'm like, because I'm like, to myself, I'm buying into it, right? Because I'm like, I don't think she gonna give me in her house, and knowing that her dad could come any moment, right? So I felt safe. I'm like, I bet. And then she making a joke like, and even if he does come, I'm gonna just keep locking the door. So I'm like, all right, cool. That sounds about all right. So boom. Back to my little boy shit. I'm over there trying to already hit. I'm already hard. I'm already on everything. I'm already I'm trying to slide up in there. She's like stalling. She's stopping, right? I'm like, come on, man. You know, it ain't work out for me, right? I'm touching on her. She letting me, but she not letting me not go take it too far, right? So boom. Here's the scary part, right? So we on the bed together. I hear first. I hear the lock unlock. You know, you can hear it. I'm like, she look up, and then the other ones are getting unlocked. She hop out that bed like, gets right on that. She's locking it. She put the safety locks on it, the extra locks that be on the door. She put that on it. She's like, fuck, that's my dad. And I'm like, what? Oh my God. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, fuck, no way. I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm like, fuck. She's like, yeah, man, like, what the fuck? Like hide in the kitchen. No, hide in the bathroom. So she took me all the way to her bathroom. She's like, hide in there, get in the tub. She's like, hide in there, get in the tub. I'm like, I'm not getting in no tub, right? I should have though. And then she's like, man, just go behind, like, be in here. Don't come out until I tell you, till I come back here and come get you. So I'm behind the door. So right now my heart is racing, my stomach is hurting. I'm thinking of all the possible ways he's about to fucking. I'm thinking about all the possible ways what he's gonna do to me if he fucking catches me in his house with his daughter. Oh my God! So I'm in fear, right? So boom, I guess she opens the door for him because he comes in, right? All I can hear is, hey, and then he's over there like, wait, what the fuck you locking the door for and shit, blah, blah, blah. In Spanish, though. And then she's like, oh, no, I didn't know it was you, da, 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 right? So now she's telling him, Daddy, I'm hungry. Can you go get me something to eat, please? Right? And I'm over there in the bathroom like, fuck, please leave. Please take her, get her something to eat, right? He's like, all right. And then he's like, all right, but later, right? And then she's like, no, please now. I'm hungry right now. Can you take me to go get something to eat? And then he's like, wait, I'm going to take you. Just let me use the bathroom first. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, fuck, man. No. I can hear all of this. I heard their whole conversation, right? She's over there begging him to leave out and get her some food. And he's like, I'm going to get you. And I'm over there like, please get her some food, Dad. Poppy, get her some fucking food so he can get the fuck out, so I can get the fuck out. I'm like, this motherfucker's going to kill me. This man is going to kill me. And he had all right to if he hold on, let's finish the story. So he's like, I'm gonna do it later. I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm like, fuck. So it's like quietness, but she's like it's not quietness, but it's like it's quiet for a little bit, but I could just like there's a mirror right there by the door, and I could see him walking, right? So I'm hearing that, and then boom, he walking. I'm behind the door in the bathroom. I can see the mirror. I just see his reflection, and I'm like, oh my God. He walks in, looks behind the door, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me. No, I'm playing. And he looked at me. I looked at him. And he looked at me and fucking hits the door and he said, aha, I knew you had a motherfucker in here, in Spanish, all right? He's like, I knew you had someone in here, I knew it. That's why you wanted me to leave, right? And then I'm like, oh, fuck. He leaves out, he goes sit on the bed, and then I'm just out there like standing, like he's by his bed is by the door, so I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I can't even run now, but I'm scared as fuck right now. And then he arguing with her. He's like, yeah, I know what I'm about to do with you. I'm about to send you off. I'm going to send you somewhere to boot camp. I don't know. He's going to send us somewhere. Yeah. He like, you don't learn your lesson. You always bringing a boy over. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? She's always bringing a boy over. Mind you, this happened when we were like 3 to 4 months in. So if she's saying she's always bringing a boy over, I'm thinking, like, hold on, have you been bringing other guys recently? I mean, she was a hoe, so, you know, she probably was. But he was like, you always bringing a boy over. And I'm just like, now I'm not even scared. I'm more mad. Like, hold up, man. You been having other dudes up in here? So, I'm like, so he's over here in bed. She's over there, and I'm just standing, right? And then he just looks at me. He said, if you don't want no problems, if you don't want no problems, little boy, I suggest you leave. And I'm like, right on. Gone. And then, and I had on my cell phone. I didn't have it with me. She had it, or it was somewhere in the house, right? And I'm like, hey, can you give me my phone? She's like, I don't know where's that. And I'm like, fuck that phone. I'm gone before he changes his mind and want to fuck me up for being in this house. You hear me? So I'm like, fuck it. You can give it to me tomorrow. I leave out that jump. I run out that motherfucker. I'm like, what if he fucking changes his mind? And like, I ain't letting him leave. I'm going to beat him. And then, boom. I left out that building, the apartment. I left out the building, went right to school. A terrifying day. I was a terrified little kid, man, at that moment. But nothing happened. But if he wanted to do something, I ain't even gonna lie, he had all right to. I probably would have been mad at him at the moment, but I wouldn't be mad at him. I wouldn't hold a grudge on him. I'll beat a motherfucker ass if one of my daughters bring a guy over to my house. I will fuck him up. Both of them. Fuck all that. You ain't. So if he decided to fuck me up that day, it would have been all good. I deserved it. I ain't had no business being in his daughter's house. in his daughter bed with his whole ass daughter. So I know I'm playing. But yeah, that completes the video. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. All right. All right. What else? Let's say I got more stories coming, but that's a little later. All right. Hey.